Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope that, okay, so sorry, this is the first time to be using this format, and first time to be going live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. The Facebook process has been broken for a little while, and I got that fixed last week just in time for this version of my eCam software to be updated and allow me to go live in multiple places. And I'm not kidding. It's a little it's a little nerve-wracking, and I hope that you all will find me in one place or another. And I was going to try and turn my phone on and watch one place there, but we're just going to have to wing it and trust that it is all working the way it is supposed to, because it's technology, and it might be and it might not be. Okay, so there's Joyce, and this is really cool. I can tell that she's watching on Facebook. So coolest stuff ever. All right, so the project today it's a little personal, and I'm going to do my best to stay calm, cool, and collected about it. But my parents are selling their home. They live right next door. We have lived this close to each other since April of 2009. So this is a little tricky, but they are moving to a retirement community outside of Orlando, and my mom is super excited. She's wanted to do this for several years. Her sister, my aunt and uncle already live there. They've been there for 4 or 5 years, and my mom's gone down to visit several times. My dad's gone down to visit, and he's not quite as on board about this as my mom is. He's kind of taken one for the team, and I'm super proud of him for doing that. And so I am making a card today to kind of offer some encouragement. Their house went on the market this week, and they move into their apartment the middle of September. Hi, Jennifer. Great to see you. So you're on Facebook too. So this is so cool. Hopefully I'm actually going in both places. So the card we're making today is for my parents, and I can see it all in my head. Let's just hope that it works out that way too. It's kind of a fun fold, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time with it, and I'm gonna leave you with a little ZZ Top in your head, and you're welcome. So I'm gonna switch cameras and show you what I've got on my desktop. So first, yesterday I worked on the samples for my card club this month. And this month we are featuring the, that's what I was going to get, the Abigail Rose Suite, the Cottage Rose bundle. And I think that it's in the annual catalog. And, oh, I thought it was right here. Oh, it is. Okay. So here it is on pages 56 and 57. And if I scoot out a little bit, you'll be able to see that a little better. So here you go. Beautiful, beautiful neutrals that you could do so much with. Petal Pink, Early Espresso, Crumb Cake, Very Vanilla, Smoky Slate, and Basic Black are the colors in the Designer Series paper. Now, the ribbon that corresponds is not orderable. I can't get it. So we're not using it. Well, we're using a little bit of it because I had one bolt of it. But it's not what's included in the goodie bag. So I got my samples yesterday, and I thought you might like to see a little glimpse of them. So here is one. So isn't this beautiful? This is all petal pink, and using that super soft petal pink ribbon that I used in my class, my online class last month. And then this one is soft sea foam, and then the green I used was Granny Apple Green, so a little bit different. You can color your images however you want. I watercolored mine because, watercolor month, and I'm still practicing. Then this is card number 3, just super soft. And then, I really love this one. I love this kind of retro wallpaper looking stuff here. The gems that I'm using, I actually colored these 4 in Evening Evergreen with my blend, because I use soft succulent on my leaves, my greenery here. And here you can see we're using a little bit of that natural weave ribbon on this card. So those are the 4 samples for Card Club this month. It meets early, the 20th, because the next week I go to New Orleans for some leadership training. So next up, let's talk about the scoops, because we have some scoops to add. All right, and I'm gonna zoom back in so I can hide the messy portions of my desk. And okay, I got a confession. I already brought the bobby pin up because I knew this was gonna make me insane. Okay, so here is the scoop bucket. Can you see in there how many we've already got? Lots and lots. I mean, last week we added 25, and I didn't even do that on camera. I did it after the fact, but because there were so many and it was a long project. And I still owe you the project measurements on the blog, and I will try to get that updated as soon as possible. So let's add the scoops from last Thursday morning to yesterday evening. So remember, you earn a scoop when you attend a class or event for every $40. This doesn't read quite right, but I'm interpreting this for every $40 that you spend retail on an order, get you a scoop. If you host a party, or if you bring or refer a purchasing friend, and if you refer a friend who joins my team, that is 3 scoops. So, and then we're going to draw for product prizes the first Thursday in September. So here we go. So here's one for Lana, one for Teresa, another one for Teresa, another one for Lana, a third one for Lana, for Laurie, for B, and for Laurie. So super fun. I hope that I'm collecting prizes and can't wait. I don't know, we can do, we'll have some prizes and then we'll have a product credit for the grand prize. So those are our scoops to date, and that goes all the way through the end of August. So matching up with Celebration. The other announcement is the Wyatt's fundraiser is still going on, and I've shared some better, more clear photos of the products that are included. But remember, with the Nourish and Flourish kit, that's in the mini catalog. It's kind of a double bang because Stampin' Up! Is using this as a Make a Difference product as well. So Stampin' Up! Is going to donate $3 from every kit that's sold to charities, the organizations that are working to end food insecurity. And they didn't name a specific organization because they're doing this worldwide. And then with every kit that you purchase, the remainder of, let's see, we go to August 10th, I'm donating at least $7.80 if you choose option 1. That's 20% of my commission. And if you choose option 2, which includes some other products, some ribbon, dimensionals, Wink of Stella, and some pearls, then I'm donating at least $13 from that, which is 20% of my commission. All right, so that's what's happening there. Now, I think most of you are probably aware of the incentive trip that I am working to earn with your help and the help of my team. And so here is the progression. So this is my kind of my tracking sheet. I show it in my my newsletter and my blog post as the suitcase is filling up. And so right now I'm at the top of the last column. I've got about 7,500 points left to achieve. And I achieve points based on orders that are purchased, orders that are purchased through products that are purchased through me. How's that? And then some of the some achievements of myself or my team can also earn points. So those last points are going to kind of come from a combination of my sales and some of the efforts of some of my team members. Okay, so now let's move on to today's project. What are we doing? So we are working with the Rings of Love Designer Series paper, and this paper went out of stock and then we got more in, so I believe this paper right now is still in stock. But it's the Rings of Love Celebration item, so with a $50 purchase you can select this paper. It is so pretty. You will not be disappointed if that's what you select. I love all of these, but I'm afraid the hippos, the hippo stamp set and the hippo dies, we're going to use the dies from the hippos today. We need these sunglasses. And then the Rings of Love paper. But I'm afraid the hippos might be the next things to sell out. They are super cute. The note cards and envelopes, they sold out right away. Then the stylish sketches, a really pretty style of stamping there. The silver and gold designer series paper. This is 6x6 paper. I should get it out, but I haven't. That is also free with a $50. Now with a $100 purchase, you can choose this amazing phrasing stamp set, which is lots of fun. I love this birthday card with the woohoo and the rays of light. Now that stamp set, that background stamp set is not orderable right now. Sorry. The tree lot dies have sold out. They coordinate with the Trees for Sale stamp set from the mini catalog, and that stamp set is what we will be using in the final session of the Christmas card class. So that is the November bundle that's going to be used. And then this Wonderful World stamp set and paper. This is actually featured in my online class on the 3rd Thursday, which I should have that date handy. I don't know where my printout of my calendar has gone. But anyway, so that 3rd Thursday, I will be using this stamp set in my class. And then with every workshop or order that totals $300, this perfect pomegranate stamp is included for free. So that is Celebration. There have been some more items that have been added from the catalog to kind of round out the collection as these things have sold out. Okay, so what do I have? I've cut out my pieces already, and I want to find my instructions. All right, so here are my pieces for the card. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 11, and I need to do some scoring on it. So I'm going to get out my trimmer. Remember, I have 2 blades on the trimmer. I have one that scores and one that cuts. I've already done the cutting, so now I just need to do the scoring. So I'm going to score it at 2 inches, and then I'm going to score it at, oh, got to make that big, 3 3/4. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing. So 2/4. It's kind of funny. This is the first day in a long time that I've gone live and not had to block out some of the sunlight coming from the outside. So I guess that's good news, bad news, right? It is overcast, but it also, as our position changes with the sun, I don't get as much light coming in that area. Okay, here are the other pieces that we need. Now, these 2 pieces, I'm so glad y'all are here because you can help me decide. There should be 2 pieces. Okay, there are. These 2 pieces we can stamp on or we can emboss. So be thinking about that for a few minutes while I kind of lay the rest of this out for you. All right, these are going to layer like this. This is a house that I just cut a piece out from the designer series paper, and I'm actually going to trim around it a little bit more. My parents' house actually doesn't look like that one, though. There is a house that more closely looks like theirs. Let me see if I can find it. But it's a lot smaller, so I decided not to use it for that reason. But this house looks a bit more like theirs. In fact, dang, it could look a lot like their house. I'll have to put the listing in the blog post so that you can see how the front of their house looks. I guess that means, well, anyway, we're going to wing it. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it this way. We are using Starry Sky and Mint Macaron. Those are our colors today. And the first thing we want to do is put these 2 pieces down. this is our card base. Everything builds on it. This, I think, I don't know if this is the official name or the unofficial name, but I've heard this, I've seen this referred to as the landscape gatefold card. Let me come up a little so I'm staying in this. Well, okay. I must have my camera really high. Let me just, I forget that I can just move what I'm showing down too. Goodness. All this technology and I'm still kind of lost in it. Okay, turn loose. Oh my gosh. So I'm like that woman that sewed her sleeves to her project. I just glued myself all to my card here. If you watch that video is so stinking funny. I know that it's staged, but man, if you need a laugh, that is it. She's making masks. So this was filmed, you know, early in the COVID time frame, and she's making masks for the cause. Oh my, it is seriously too funny. Okay, so I think that this would be easier just to do with a full sheet of this DSP, but first time around I typically go with the instructions I'm given, and then these two are going to layer this up. Now I don't know if I'm going to have a greeting on that yet, so I'm not going to put the white one down. And then this will go like this, this, like this. Okay, and then we have two pieces of DSP for here and here. So this would ideally open up like this. Okay, is that, oh come on, focus, there you go. So that's how it's going to open up on top of, then it sits here, okay, and then this piece is going to sit like so. You know what? I think I'd rather do something a little different. Rather than have this mint show, I think I'd rather have more of this show. What do you all think? Okay, I gotta scroll down. Whoops, wrong place. Yeah, it's a kind of a cool fold. Where am I? I know I have scraps. Okay, here's my scraps. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. Now this is when I kind of wonder if I should, how closely this should line up. Because in theory, we could make those two pieces be the middle, right? All right, so if we cut, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to do hard math. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna do, yeah, I am. Dang it. Dang. Okay, let me put you over here so I can see. Yeah, I think more of the DSP too. Thank you, Joyce. Okay, so we could cut the panels. All right. The first thing I'm going to do, so that is 4 by 5 1/4. And so you could, in theory, that could go right there. And you could just cut out what you need from the side. So I'm just going to layer this up. Okay, so I need 1 1/4 for here. and 1 1/4 for here. And then, oh gosh, this is not going to quite leave enough. Didn't cut it big enough. Oh my gosh. Well, this is 1 3/4. So before I cut those, I should, oh my gosh. All right, so try this again. All right, so 5 1/4 inches. That's okay, this can go either way. Okay, so 4. Oh my gosh, don't run away. And we're gonna need right to left, 1 1/4. Then we'll need 1 3/4. I'm making this look really hard, guys. I'm so sorry. So 1 3/4 for the right, 1 3/4 for the left, and then 1 1/4 for the far left. Okay, now let's see if I can put this puzzle back together, and then we can lay it down. So, okay, I need to get rid of you. And, okay, this one stays. This one, I think, goes. Really should have paid more attention here. Okay, so those two are good, right? And then that one, yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got this figured out almost. Okay, not that one. It must be the one I tried to throw away. That one, yes. Okay, get all these other pieces out of the way before I mess up. All right, so these two are gonna go here. Those are gonna lay on top of there. You know, when your kids were little and some of the shows like Sesame Street would, you know, have the kids ask them questions and the kids would be shouting out their answers at the TV. I really appreciate that now. Like, yes, shout out the answers. Tell me I've got it upside down or he's behind me, or okay. These two, I'm not trying to match them up. Good thing I've got lots of that paper on hand since I cut up some of my favorite pieces. So I told you I was going to leave you with a little ZZ Top in your head. My father has a guitar that has been in a closet since the early 80s. Okay, he took lessons as an, I don't know, when I was in high school, maybe junior high, and he learned one chord and he played that chord incessantly. It's a wonder that any of us survived this. But you know, like I said, he's taken one for the team here. He's pretty nervous about being so far away from family. And people have asked me a bunch, you know, oh my gosh, isn't this so hard on you? And I'm really not focused on me. This is just being excited for them. And once Dad gets there, he's going to love it. But anyway, in the downsizing and the sorting and stuff, the guitar has come out of the closet and my dad has decided he wants to take it to Florida. My mother is not excited about this. And so, oh, bless both of them. I saw this cute little gnome. And of course, that's not exact because, you know, we've got some hidden behind here. That's okay. I worked real hard to make it line up, but I still think it's pretty just like this. I saw this little gnome, and I don't know, you guys familiar with ZZ Top? I feel like this little gnome, oh my God, where are the sunglasses? Oh, there they are. The little sunglass, the little, I can't decide if he needs a white nose or a peach nose. Gonna make my dad a little Billy Gibbons. Okay, I know he doesn't go with the rest of the card, but he's just too cute. Let's take that away and put in the white nose. Or maybe even no nose. Do you like the peach? Okay. Now, okay, so I cut out 2 different hats, and I cut out 3 different pants, I think. Okay, so I've got this with this and black pants. And do y'all get the reference to the ZZ Top song, Sharp Dressed Man? So it's the Sharp Dressed Gnome. Okay, the sunglasses don't show up on that, so that's out. And then we have dark sparkly pants, and we have dark, come on, just matte pants, or we have the black pants. I gotta get this right on the nose. Okay, I'm kind of liking that, okay, rather than the sparkly all the way. So, I have no idea what greeting I want to use for this. It wasn't really about the greeting. It was more about the pieces of the card. So I'll come back and build him in a second, and we'll think about the greeting. Anybody got a greeting that jumps out at them? One of the ones I saw was everything will be okay. Because like I said, this is hard. They're having it was a hard decision, and you know, moving is hard. It's hard work, and so everything will be okay is kind of the ones, you know, I don't want to say, you know, we're gonna miss you, because that's obvious, and I don't want to get, I don't know. I want this to be fun and light. Remember, it was just last week that they gave me the ATM card for my birthday. Oh, I got some more cards for my birthday, but they're not up here. They're downstairs, so can't see them. Let me get that out of the way. Okay. So is there room for a greeting on here? And it is. Get that tucked in. So we could have, you know, what about faith over fear? That would fit right there. Let's see. I think I have that handy. Let me grab it. Let's see. That is part of Charming Sentiments, I think. So I like this because you totally deserve it. There's good luck. Faith over fear. Oops, where are you down there? That's not where you go. Here's Faith Over Fear. And then, you know, should the tree be in the middle? Is this too, I don't know. Are the boughs too much for this big? Are they too big? Maybe they need to go over there and this needs to come. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Or do we go with something smaller? Smaller white with no sentiment and then just the greeting on the inside. Okay. Y'all are thinking. All right, Joyce likes it like this. We're going to go with it like this. So we'll stamp Faith Over Fear. And I think I might stamp that in mint green, mint macaron, if I can find it. It's one of those labels that faded and is not recognizable. Pick that up. So I thought about having a going away party in the neighborhood for my parents, just kind of an open house drop in. And my mom was like, no, she can't handle it. So aren't doing that. Then today she is having a lunch with some good friends and friends that she used to work with. She worked at St. Thomas Hospital here in Nashville from 1984 to when she retired about 4 years ago. So she has a lot of really good friends from there. And so they are getting together today. So I think it's starting to get very real for them, for all of us, honestly. So now when you're lining up these, I'm not the queen of straightness. This is definitely an area I struggle in, but I've been told to try and evenly distribute on 3 sides. Now, my paper is not evenly cut. Right, Rosemary, that's just exactly the way it is, isn't it? And luckily, you'll still be here to keep me sane. So Rosemary lives just up the street. She's already warned me we're back to exercising seriously next week. So I actually have been walking at night with my mom. This is so funny. She and her sister talk on the phone while they walk. My aunt is walking the halls of her building in Florida while my mom and I are walking outside. And they talk on the phone. Now my cousin, Christy, lives in Iowa, and so she's going to join in now too. So we have my aunt on speaker while my mom and I walk along, and usually my mom drops out and I walk a little farther after that. But it's kind of funny walking along, and I asked my mom when my cousin was going to join in, and oh, I don't know, I guess when we get there. And I'm like, because you all only know how to conference one person at a time, right? So I don't know. I'm excited. I hope Christy wants to join us soon, because it is fun. Oh, that's cute. Okay, like that. Now let's build our billion. I feel like he needs to be over on the right. But this everything will be okay, if we were using that, is that you? It would have to go up at the top. So Billy is going to need to come, he's going to have to come down pretty low. So anyway, we're going to build him on the silicone mat that I just moved over here. So we're going to put a little glue on his britches. And then, where are you? And we'll let his beard come down like so. We'll add a little dot for his nose. I love that this die also gives you some texture. Can you all see the texture that it's given? Probably could see it better there. You can see a little bit there. So the gnome dies are not orderable, and we are using the gnomes in this month's Christmas class on the 20th, but you won't need the gnomes for, it even tells you where to put the hat. This is incredible. You won't need the gnome dies for the class. So I'll have those samples out today. And of course, if you're coming in person, you'll use mine. And if you are receiving it in the mail, then you'll need your own. But for most of them, I think there's one card that they're going to need to be stamped and colored. So if you don't have them already, you could substitute or wait until they're back in stock the week after our class. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. So let's see how we like this. So we'll let him hang right to the edge. And then I think we can get in. Everything will be okay. Yeah. And this time we'll stamp in Starry Sky since we're on a mint layer. And you'll still see. I hope I don't stick my head in this. All right, Billy. Okay. Oh, can't put him down yet because I want him to go to the edge of the mint. So I need to get this down first. All right, the goal is to have all of this posted by 4 o'clock Central today, so it'll go out in an email to the blog subscribers. That link to sign up for the blog is something I need to work on. It's something I need to do on my website so that I can share that link, and it just hasn't hit the highest priority. I'm sorry about that. But if you go to michellesalcho.com and to the blog page, you'll see a place to sign up if you're not getting that already. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so he's gonna get tucked away and hidden. Gonna line that up on the center here. All right, I gotta find the center. So down here to my ruler, 2 3/4. I need to get a pencil. 2 3/4 is the center. Although we could probably figure that out. And then I'm going to use glue on this one, so I'll have a little bit more, you know, wiggle room to shift it around if I don't get it straight. Okay, so in theory, the little line I just made will line up with the fold in the middle. One of my folds is not quite straight. I might need to work on that a little bit, but it's not going to show up. And then we're going to put this here. And I am going to add, I'm just going to add some so how's that look? So yeah, it's a pretty bulky card. I'm glad that it doesn't have to get mailed far to just go next door. Faith over here, fear. Oh no, so it's kind of blocking that just a little bit, but you know, so that's a little something I didn't factor in, was when this opens that it would cover that up just a little bit, but that's okay. Oops. Might need to glue that down just a little. How cute is that? So here we go. Faith over fear for my parents. It'll be okay if Dad takes the guitar. My mom won't understand the little sharp dressed gnome, but I think my dad will. And since that's the addition for him, it's okay. So thanks for being here today, guys. It's still, let me try that again. There is still time to register for the Christmas card class, which is featuring the gnomes, and the card club, which features the cottage rose this month. And oh, thanks for all the hearts. That's awesome. And then the online class on the third Thursday will feature the that Wonderful World stamp set and paper that is the celebration item, and you'll be able to get one of those kits for free with an order. And then we have a few more days, about a little less than a week, for Wyatt's fundraiser, and Wyatt is doing well. I hope I'll have an update to share with you later today. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you again next week, if not before. Bye-bye.